All right, welcome to the Prattling Codgers podcast, episode 1. I am the kid.
And I'm Dan Lee.
We're doing things. For anybody that listens to this, if anybody listens to this, and listened to our old podcast, which that was the last episode was March 25th, 2024.
Oh my gosh, that long ago.
So it's been 2 years and 3 months.
God, man. That's crazy. I had no idea it's been that long.
Well, and that's kind of my theme of this episode, to kind of ease into it. We haven't done it in a few years. And so I want to talk about what we've been up to for the last 2+ years. The old podcast, Moist Nougat, we did 130 some episodes of that, over the course of like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then you and your wife got a wild hair to move back to Florida.
Right.
So we decided to end the podcast, and
yeah.
And my wife and I bought a house.
Right.
And this house we bought was from 1945. So if that tells you anything, solid little house.
Definitely.
But lots of little things that I want to do, lots of little things that need to be done.
Yeah.
And so I've been, going full bore, working on, this and that over the last 2 years.
Right.
And kind of at a point where I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I just want to be able to sit on the porch and drink iced tea and mow the lawn once a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm tired of painting. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of doing that. But it is what it is. I mean, as a homeowner, you're going to have shit to do. That's just the way it is.
Right.
But you guys moved to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You were in a campground up here.
Right.
You took your camper down to Florida, Yankeetown,
Florida. On the West Coast.
Actually, I'm trying to remember if you guys were in Florida when we did the last episode of
that could be
Moist Nougat, because you had called in, because remember we had Marnie for the last little bit.
Oh yeah.
And then she had some stuff going on and she had to move on.
Right.
And I did like 4 or 5 episodes on my own. I think you called in a couple times.
Yeah.
Just as a phone call.
Right.
But I finally was like, I can't do this thing by myself. And the house thing was starting to happen. And I'm like, I'm not going to have time.
Sure.
And
right.
So you called in. We did the last episode and called it a good one. And that's where Moist Nougat came from. I know we, I'll say last week when we did episode 0, but it was 2 days ago. That's where the Moist Nougat came from. And I was like, I did change the YouTube channel to Moist Nougat Studios. I did that today.
Yeah, I see that.
So the YouTube channel is Moist Nougat Studios now. And hopefully we don't lose any of our 26 followers, like I said. But anyways, so you guys moved to Yankeetown. I tend to get, I look like a freaking tomato.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the lighting or what.
No,
my face looks red.
No, I think you're all right. It looks good.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
It looks good
I'm
for
looking
me.
at myself on the screen. I'm like, damn, I look like a friggin' tomato with like a nose and eyes. But I'll let you talk for a minute. You guys moved down to Yankeetown.
Yeah.
To another little campground, and you actually had the job there.
Right.
Is doing the yard, the
grounds.
What do you call it? Landscaping type stuff.
Yeah.
And
did that. Yeah, definitely.
You did that. And went through some hurricanes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, went through enough hurricanes that if one hits North Carolina, that's an oh well. But in Florida, that's something you can set your watch to, I guess. My God. So,
Yeah, it was kind of nuts how many passed through.
Oh yeah,
that came in because you were on the Gulf side.
We're on the Gulf side, sure. Right.
And how many of them came up through and actually
it's active.
passed through Yankeetown? Some were worse than others,
Sure.
but they all did
right.
whatever damage they were going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it gets interesting. You really have to, you've got work to do before it hits. You got work to do after it hits, and there's no fun involved. So I figured, well, Florida was cool. I lived there enough times in my life, and from back in the 50s up till now, and I figured that's enough for me. So North Carolina is absolutely fine.
You picked up. I mean, we had 26 followers on YouTube, and you picked up and moved to Florida, and you threw it all away.
Threw it all 26. They're probably still cussing me out.
Probably.
What the hell's wrong with that guy? Oh well.
Yeah, we averaged like -6 listens a week.
Negative.
We had fun. That was the only reason we did it. We don't do this for fame and fortune.
Good Lord, no.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's too much like a job. I
spend more money than I've never made a dime doing this, and I've got like 12 microphones now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can never have enough equipment.
All kinds of lights and
hey, it's just like our music days,
well, this is what it is for me.
That's right.
This was,
took the place of it.
Took the place of being in a band, and because you have that creative energy, and you got to do. And not that this is not. I mean, we're just having a conversation basically, but
right.
But I get to do the editing and all that, which I actually enjoy. Sometimes sometimes it's like, oh God, I got to edit the podcast from last week before I can post it.
Right.
And
yeah, you're stuck with all the work in this deal. I got a few wires I got to plug in, and that's it.
And I kind of took things a little too serious with the last one, and giving you homework all the time. And this one I'm trying to not do that with. It's just going to be like, I'm just going to come up with a few, topics to talk about each week.
Yeah.
And we'll just go from there, and it'll be off the cuff on your end.
Right.
And I'm not going to take any notes either. I was talking to my wife earlier, and when I was trying to figure out, like, what are we going to talk about? Because I was like, we did episode 0 Sunday,
right,
which was just a, introduction kind of thing.
Right.
And, but I'm like, and she's like, yeah, but questions would be fun. I was like, but I don't want to come up with like 25 or 30 questions for every episode, because then I'm doing too much. I don't want it. I want this just to be like, let's plug the shit in.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll edit it and post it, and then we'll do it again next week, and just have fun with it.
Sure.
And if you're down here, and we can do a episode maybe in the same room or whatever, or if we go to the cabin.
Right.
But,
yeah.
But like I said, as usual, I'm prattling on about.
We're definitely
not what I was going to talk about, or what we were going to talk about. With your, going through the hurricanes, and then you guys finally decided to pull the trigger.
Yeah, that was it.
And come back.
Yep.
Back to good old North Carolina.
Yeah. And
what finally? I know Carrie's my uncle. He was at one time the mayor and stuff down there in Yankeetown.
Right.
But shit got kind of stupid, and I think he's like me, a little bit of a temper, like, fuck you all. I'm just going to sell my house. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You can all go screw off.
Oh yeah, but
they found out the hard way that they had a good one.
Yeah, because he's a worker. He's like you.
A handful of people just were giving him grief, and he was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm resigning. You can all kiss my ass.
Yeah, really. I mean, no one wanted to take anything upon themselves. They wanted to kick around ideas, and nothing ever went anywhere. And Carrie's a doer, and he's like, well, if they're not going to show up, that's fine. I'll get it done. But
well, and I wasn't down there, but I mean, during those hurricanes, I know that he was working his ass off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
that's right. Because when it's coming in, you've got to go around and check on the people that need checking on, and then when it's over with,
right.
you got to, when it's over with, or he was actually out in it checking on them, making sure that.
Well, yeah, I remember one night I was on the phone with you guys,
right,
and because of the hurricane, you guys were staying at his place because it was higher ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me.
It flooded where we were.
He had got back home. This was probably 8-9 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And like his legs were just swollen and from being on his feet all day and shit. Because he's not a young man either.
Right.
I mean, he's for all intents and purposes a prattling codger.
A prattling codger. Yeah. We need to get him a computer and a microphone.
He may not be a prattling codger, but he's definitely a codger.
Definitely. Yes.
So, like, he might not be,
where is he?
Prattling.
Where is he? Halfway between you and me?
He's 6 years older than I am.
6 years? Okay.
So, yeah, so he's 27.
Oh, great. Yeah, he's 27 and I'm...
Or 106, one or the other.
And I'm 74. Good. Yeah, there's only a few years between us.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he's 6 years older than I am, going on 26 years older than I am.
Yeah.
But he's always been that way, so.
Yeah, he doesn't like to take his shoes off too long. He's got his shoes on. They're running around the country looking at places.
Oh yeah, because they sold the house in Yankeetown and now they're trying to figure out where they're going to land.
Yeah.
And he does like Florida. They like Georgia. He's not a big fan of North Carolina, so he's not going to end up in North Carolina.
Yeah, this thing's about the government in North California, right? Good God. In North Carolina.
Oh, he'd never live in California.
No, that's completely out. But they're looking at Tennessee, North Carolina, and a few other select places.
He wants to live out west, like Montana,
right,
or North Dakota kind of thing. But his wife doesn't really want to do that.
No,
so
no, definitely.
And I feel like he'd do it for like 2 years. And they'd be like, "Fuck the winters out here, man."
Yeah, that's the problem.
We got 28 feet of snow this past winter. I'm not doing that again because that's kind of like the hurricanes.
Oh yeah,
not quite as destructive, but still can be a very big menace. I mean, you're getting that kind of snow, like you do out west, Colorado and Utah and places like that. You get real snow.
Yeah.
And
you guys have seen that. You guys lived it before.
You've got to be a, somewhat of a homebody for periods at a time when you get that. And, unless you got snowmobiles, and which he probably would. He'd have one of those freaking things with the tracks.
Oh,
and shit drive around.
Yeah, he'd have all that. He'd have fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
Except when you can't get it out of the barn.
It'd be fun for a couple of years.
Right.
Be fun for a couple of years, and then it might get old. Especially because, like I said, he's a codger. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, when I was done skiing, when I was done snow skiing, I was done. And then at that point, I had no reason to be living in it. That's why we came south.
I wish I'm still not done skiing. If I get the opportunity to go out west and ski, I would probably do it. I'd pay for it. But I would never ski here in North Carolina.
Right.
I'd never spend the money. You're on the lift and you're in line to get on the lift about 80% of the time.
Right.
And you're on the lift about 10% of the time. So you're only actually skiing 10% of the time. That to me is just not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because the last time I skied was in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a blast. And if that was my last time skiing, it was the way to go out,
Up to your knees in powder. Yeah, that's a lot different.
Well, it wasn't a lot of powder skiing.
Yeah.
But it was a good surface.
Oh, yeah. And
wasn't ice.
Long ways to the bottom.
It was definitely Yeah, it was definitely snow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were up there high enough where you could actually take a break on the way down.
Sure. Oh yeah.
If you wanted to, if you're really hitting it
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
you could
I've
actually
done that.
stop and then still have a half another run left.
Yeah, and I only had the opportunity to do that in Vermont and New Hampshire, but no, none of those big mountains out west. I've never done that.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
There again, we're prattling on about things that we were talking about the Florida, and then you guys made it back to North Carolina.
Right.
You came back to the same campground that you had lived in before you went.
Yes. Yep.
And you went back to work again.
Definitely. There's always that work
I think
aspect.
And it was supposed to be a temporary thing,
right?
You know,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what my big thing was. Like, don't come back here and just be at that campground working all the time.
Right.
You know,
and so quite honestly, I'm 74. The last time I wasn't working, I was 14, because in the town that we lived in, I was able to work at Roseland Park, which is an amusement park, when I was 15. Yep. And so I worked there, and then I worked other jobs in town. And so, yeah, during the winter, I shoveled snow, went around with my shovel on the weekends and dug people out, that kind of thing. And so from 14 to 74, I was working. This is the first time I've taken a break.
Yeah, well deserved.
Yeah, it's about time. But I always liked working. I never had a problem with it. Of course, you have a problem with it once in a while. Just depends on. It can be a people problem or a new aspect that they want you to do because they can't get anybody else to do it. That kind of thing. But so now it's just a matter of wanting to stay in good weather and enjoy ourselves. So it's about time.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Everything looks good on this end.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's going to hang up on us in 4 minutes.
Oh, really? You got a notification?
Yeah, so...
Oh, dear.
Let's take this opportunity to stretch our legs.
Okay.
I'm going to stop this call. I'll put them together at the end, I guess. And
okay.
Remember where we're at. And I need to check and make sure that we're actually recording.
Okay.
All right, we're back. We had some technical difficulties, which we've had nothing but technical difficulties with this program. I'm not going to put it out there. It's free. But I feel like even if it was a paid program, we might still be having issues.
Yeah, that could be.
Could be user error. I don't really know. But anyways, we were talking about you moving back to North Carolina, and you were talking about, I think, more consistent weather, getting away from the hurricanes and that kind of crap. And,
right. There's nothing like knowing a destructive hurricane is coming, and it's like it's doing all kinds of things. It's spinning off twisters. It's just all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'd had it with it. Not that we couldn't have one in North Carolina, but that would be a very rare bird for sure.
Yeah, well, we basically did get Helene came up through. I mean, of course, we didn't get the brunt, but that's when the mountains got all the flooding. Of course, they were already getting flooding up there, and then all that rain came through, and that just put it over the top for them up there. But unfortunately,
sure did.
Still rebuilding and all that. But yeah, like I was saying, between you guys moving up here back to the campground again, and you going back and working there, and then my wife and I getting moved into the house and doing all that, all the little things, and didn't
Yeah.
do it. It's not like it needed a remodel or anything. The kitchen was really the only thing we did any major, new countertops, new
Right.
backsplash,
Yeah.
new appliances.
Sure.
But I mean, it's just a lot of work, especially when you get
Mm-hmm.
when you get into that codger age. You can't do it like you used to. Like when
That's
you were
right.
14 working at Roseland Park.
Oh my God. Yeah.
If you were doing the same thing now, you'd be like, Jesus Christ, this is wearing me out.
Oh yeah. There's no
Back
way.
then it was nothing.
Yeah, really. It's just crazy.
But we're getting there. I don't, with the house,
Mm-hmm.
it's just
you got a nice piece.
Always something to do.
Yeah, you got nice neighbors. You're in a great spot. So yeah.
Yeah, we
It
love
was a
the house.
good choice.
And
Yeah.
I love the house and the property that it's on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But the lady we bought it from, I think she lived in it, and that's all she did. She didn't ever do anything. Yeah. So a lot of little things got neglected that
mm-hmm. Right.
just
That'll happen.
not paint and trim and outside and things like that.
Sure.
So you get a little bit of rotted wood here. You got the garage, which I love the garage or the shop or the whatever you want to call it.
Sure. Multi-purpose room.
But that's definitely needing some TLC, which is getting. I've been working on painting the trim, but going up and down a ladder, 50 times a day,
that gets rough.
You really start feeling it, even when you're only going up, 4 or 5 steps. It's just standing on the ladder at the angle your back is at, and you're painting up over your head or scraping up over your head, and then your elbows hurting, your shoulders hurting. It's
the only way to fix that
every day,
The only way to fix that is you got to buy a $250 ladder.
Well, yeah, but it's. I mean, I got a decent ladder that gets me up there, but it's just, just the angles you have to be at to get the work done.
Right. Right.
Because it's not right flat up against it. It's a step ladder, but an extending step ladder.
Yeah.
So I'm up there and I'm straddling. I got 1 foot on one side, 1 foot on the other. And then the bottom of your feet start hurting because, when you extend the ladder up, it goes from a 2-rung step to a single rung step. So now your foot's really starts to hurt. A 2-inch.
The narrow.
Yeah, and you got to put basically the middle of your foot on there.
Yeah, that's
I'm not going to fart around putting my toe or heel on there because that's when I'm going to end up falling off the damn thing. So
yeah, that's when ladders get very unfortunate.
But I'm getting there with it.
Yeah,
and
you are. You've done a lot of work.
It's time and money. Everything's so damn expensive anymore.
Well, you're doing the right thing though.
Yeah, but I stress about things. I want to get the thing done. And I have to work hard anymore, move on to something else. But painting all the trim on the garage, scraping and painting all the trim, and reglazing these windows, which it's got old windows in it, and I did glaze the last window.
Oh, good.
A few days back, and of course, then I got to prime and paint the window and put it back in. But
I know a little bit about doing that work. When I worked in a lumber yard, I used to take care of people would bring in their windows to get fixed, and I would do it.
Yeah, glazing's a pain in the ass. It's frustrating.
Are you using those little push pins?
Well, the ones that were already in it, yeah. I didn't.
Oh, you're using yeah.
Yeah, I just left the ones that were in it.
Sometimes they're a triangle. Sometimes they got a little bit of a weird shape to them. But
yeah, these are older. They're like almost arrowhead shape.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I couldn't find any like
okay.
that. All I found is like the bigger ones, and then they stick out too far, and you can't run the glazing as close to the,
Yeah,
So
that's right.
that's what I did with
Yeah.
the first window, and I was like, nope, I'm going to keep the ones that are in there,
Yeah,
and glazing points they
right.
call them.
Glazing points. Yep.
But
Mhm.
I've watched videos, and you see people that do it,
Yeah.
and they make it look so
They make
friggin' easy.
yeah, they make it those kind of people, they just drive me nuts. It's like, "Oh my god. You can
Well,
do
and
this in your sleep."
there's also like an actual there's glazing tools,
Sure.
and I couldn't
Right.
find any around. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can order them, but it's like I got
Right.
4 windows to glaze. I'm not going to spend $40 on a special freaking putty knife, basically.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I'm
Right.
just doing it like with a putty knife. But you
Mhm.
watch them do it, and they run. Even the guys that are using the putty knives run it down there, and I'm like, how? Like I start doing, I get halfway and it starts ripping the shit right off, and I got to go back and pack it back in, and
Yeah.
it's like Jesus, they make it look so easy.
Yeah. Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
but I'm on the last one. It'll probably turn out the best one. It's the one that's people are gonna see the
Yeah.
least because it's on the very back. But
Now you're a pro now.
well, I told my wife, I said, if I have to do it again, I'm gonna actually consider just like new windows.
Yeah. Yeah.
If this shit doesn't last 5 years, like if the glazing starts falling out, I'm like, I'm not
Right.
gonna do this
Right.
again
Right.
at this point.
Sure.
So yeah, enough about window glazing, but just
Yeah.
all kinds of little shit. Like I said, the house was built in '45, and
Yeah.
lots of little things that
Yeah.
can be done or need to be done. And
Imagine building a house in 1945. Because basically, I don't know when the war ended in 45. I know it did. I just don't remember what part of the year it
yeah, I
was
can't
in.
remember which month.
But that was a lot of happy people that were building that
yeah,
house.
yeah,
They're getting a new house. The war's over, and they're doing nothing but looking ahead now.
yeah. And this wasn't even supposed to be the main house.
Oh, no
They
kidding.
were going to build like a different style house closer to the up front, and I guess once I got it somewhat done, he probably said, "I ain't building another fucking house."
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work on this one, but
yeah, I hear you.
So I want to shop.
Yeah.
So we built
So
that.
we got just so you know, we're back to crystal clear now.
Yeah.
It just went there.
That's weird. 10 minutes in.
Yep.
So I don't know.
That's all it needed was a little bit of time to straighten itself out.
Yeah, we have struggled with one issue after another trying to get this remote thing set up.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
Hopefully
just like
it
that
all
song.
works.
Just like that song, I can see clearly now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it took 10 minutes, but
right.
I don't even know how much time we're at because well, I know right now we're at 10 minutes, but the first part before we had the issue where it told me it was going to hang up on us, which I completely baffled on why it did that, but and if it does it again, I'm going to be like, what the hell? But
that actually when we were getting started, it took us a couple times to get started, but both times I got a little notice that said this is going to shut down in 5 minutes. It gave me a 5-minute warning.
Yeah. So
I'm like, okay, all right.
But it said you got to either start recording, and I'm looking at it, and we're recording, and I'm like, what? I can't start recording unless I stop recording and then hit start recording again.
Yeah.
So it was confusing.
Life gets strange.
Ironing the little wrinkles out of this program.
Yeah.
There's a paid one that everybody, because everybody's got a podcast now. So, especially all the, celebrity type people.
Right.
And they all use this one particular program. It's like freaking $25 a month. I'm like, I'm not spending $25 a month. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, number one, I can't afford $25 a month for this. But
right. Yeah, when you're living on a tight budget, you got to stay there. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. I mean, new microphones, we had to get webcams and
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing something weird. I don't know if it's you or not.
I only hear the fan running in the laptop. That's all I hear.
Okay. Oh, it might be my nose blowing. It could be. I don't know. This is. I really hope everybody's enjoying this podcast, listening to me like nasal blow into the microphone. One thing I wanted to do, and I've been trying to come up with the thing because we used to do it back on the old podcast, and it was a top 5, and I know Emily enjoyed the top 5. That was her favorite part of it, and that was pretty much the only feedback we got out of 135 episodes. Is I really like the top 5, so I kind of want to do a top 5, but I know we've done just about everything. Top 5. Of course, nobody's going to go back and go, well, you did that on episode 114 of Moist Radio. So I'm not really worried about that. And, being the prattling codger I am, I really don't give a fuck if we do it again, because I know our answers are going to be probably pretty similar, but there's going to be one or two things that are different.
Right.
But I'm trying to think of something we could do on this episode, and I couldn't come up with it. I was going to say milkshake flavors or ice cream flavors or time of the year, but I know we did all those.
Yeah.
But
it's amazing though, since we've done that, and that was a while back. There's like back then, I don't remember ever seeing Tillamook ice cream in the coolers in the stores.
I don't know about that. They do have cheese. I know that.
Yeah, they make great ice cream. Tillamook is just one of those damn good companies.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Tillamook.
They're focused on putting out a good product, and I like the names they come up with on their ice creams.
Denoblier.
So, Denoblier. Oh, I don't know if those French words are good to use.
It's kind of like a Neapolitan kind of thing. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a cigar.
Oh man, cigar.
I don't know if you remember that. That's going way back. We were playing some game at Carrie and Michelle's house up in New York.
Oh,
so you're going back a long time, and I can't remember what game it was, but you had to come. It was a flavor of ice cream. We all had to write down a flavor of ice cream. Carrie said Denoblier.
Oh, that's right.
And it was like, Denoblier. That's not an ice cream flavor. Denoblier. I'm pretty sure it was a cigar. Brand of a cigar.
That's right. An expensive cigar.
He thought we were all just gonna go, yeah, okay.
We're gonna get snookered.
Right. Nope. Whacking the microphone. Here.
Good thing you were working in that industry.
But I don't know. You got any ideas for a good top 5? Off the cuff too. We don't even get to think. We just have to do it.
Yeah. Good Lord. Shoot. You got a second choice?
I'm going to throw it out there. Top 5 writing instruments.
Okay. All right.
And we start at 5 and work our way to 1.
Okay.
So, what is your number 5 favorite writing instrument? Smoke signal?
It's kind of an ancient writing instrument, but no, anytime I've ever tried to do smoke signals, I ended up with a really bad allergy attack because I inhaled so much smoke. I think I'd say like just a typical Bic pen.
That's your 5th favorite.
That's my 5th favorite. Right.
I'm going to say my 5th favorite is probably a Sharpie.
Oh, okay.
Because I actually like writing with a Sharpie, but
Right,
they
right.
bleed through everything. So you can't really write on paper with them because it just bleeds right through.
Yeah.
And I know for a while they made the smaller Sharpies that were actually for writing, and they were kind of cool, but I guess they discontinued them.
Oh, yeah. Just goes to show that I don't buy Sharpies, but yeah, I would say oh gosh. I would say chalk and a chalkboard.
So that's your
That's
4th
number 4.
favorite.
Yeah.
Chalk.
I like writing on a chalkboard.
It's hard doing it off the cuff when you don't really have time to think about it. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
I would say Sharpie. A calligraphy pen. I got into calligraphy for a while. I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of hard to do though.
that takes a lot of patience.
Well, and just using the pen without actually doing the actual, like font, like just using the pen, you'd still make it look
Right.
cool,
Yeah.
but a little bit labor intensive.
So
With the ones I had, anyways, they were not super high end. They weren't like
right.
the dip in the ink kind.
Into the inkwell.
They had ink cartridges that went into them.
Right.
I probably would have liked the actual dipping it in the ink better. But can you imagine how much ink would get smeared and stuff?
Yeah. I would like to have the right kind of paper to do it. So my third choice would be a fine painting oh gosh.
Brush?
Paintbrush. Yeah.
Fine paintbrush.
Yeah. Something with it would have a lot of bristles, but they'd be fine bristles. They wouldn't be real long, but they'd be long enough to make everybody's going to have their own style. And that's what I'm thinking about when I mention something like that is using it because you can create your own style with it.
Well, yeah. Have you seen the guys that paint like the old school on the cars and stuff? Not pinstripes necessarily, but like,
Right.
Even on a big truck, like, fuel tank, It's just amazing to watch them, how good they are, because they're doing it all freehand.
Exactly.
I mean, the good ones are doing it freehand.
Right.
Yeah. But
so
yeah.
imagine doing that on paper too. And it would have to be kind of like a thicker style paper. But I can imagine you can come up with some really neat stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could write sayings on it, put it in a frame, put glass over it, frame it up, hang it on a wall, that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I got my top 2, but I can't. My third one is I'm struggling with it. I'm trying to think of writing instruments. Sharpies, you got marker, but that's the same thing as a Sharpie, basically.
Well, I think they're cut a little different, aren't they?
Yeah, but I could say like a a felt tip pen, a good
Sure.
one,
Right.
a felt tip pen.
Yeah.
It's kind of what the Sharpie that was, it was like a miniature Sharpie, so you could write and it didn't bleed through the paper.
Yeah. I used to turn in high school, so I graduated in 70. So, but I would use everything that I would do. I wouldn't write it. I would print it
Yeah,
because back then I had the ability to do really uh, good printing with
yeah.
the right kind of pen, and so I used to get in trouble with that all the time.
I'm old school. I like pen to paper.
Yeah.
I like jotting notes down or stuff like that. But that's what I generally do is print.
Yeah.
I don't do the
Right.
cursive
No, I don't care to.
so much anymore. Um,
My
Not that
cursive is
I don't
terrible.
mind writing in cursive, but yeah, but my print. I mean, not looking at this piece of paper in front of me. It's just real fast jotting stuff down. But if I really focus and want to print, I can print pretty nice. I can do cursive decent too, but uh,
No, I
I feel
never
like the
could.
print's just easier to read.
Yeah.
What's your number two writing instrument? Number two
Would
favorite
actually be the regular magic marker. So it's the flat cut.
with the
You know,
angle.
it's got the angle cut, and yeah, you can do some neat things with those if you
Well, it's kind
once
of
you
like a
work with.
giant calligraphy pen.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
get thinner and fatter, lines.
Uh huh.
I My number two is going to be a ballpoint pen.
Yeah.
Several different styles. I've kind of got a. You were talking about the big pen. Are you talking about the old school big pen?
The old school Bic pen would be, what was that? My number 5. I
Yeah,
think it was. Yeah, it was my number 5. Yeah.
these made a
I would.
comeback. I bought a bunch of these a few years ago.
Right.
I remember using these in school all the time, and then all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden you never saw them anymore, and then all of a sudden they were back, and I'm like, oh my god, you got to be kidding me! These are back.
Yeah.
So I bought a
Yeah.
bunch. They were
Definitely.
like cheap.
Right.
Um, my number two, like I said, is what did I say? Ballpoint pen,
Mm-hmm.
and I got several. I've got. Oh geez. This is one you bought me several years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Is that an arrow?
It's a what the heck was it? I'm having
Or
trouble
does it
finding
have?
a refill for it.
Oh, no kidding. Does it have the arrow clip on it that
No,
goes
it's
on
not an
the?
arrow. It's a
I'm trying to think of the ones I used to use.
it's a cross and something. I can't remember. I'm having trouble finding the right refill for it.
It's a cross pen. CROSS.
I have to look at it closer.
Okay. You got a magnifying glass?
Yeah, it's not helping. It's got so much dust on it.
That's funny.
Oh no, it's a Franklin Curry. And I can
Oh.
find the pens online. I can't find damn refills.
Oh yeah.
But
So
you
that's
used to be able to go to like a stationery store, like
mm-hmm.
and they'd
Downtown.
have
Remember
Canandaigua had a stationery store.
Drew Stationery. It
Yeah,
was a
but I
big
mean I'm
store.
talking about but even like the uh, Staples kind of places. You used to be able to go and buy refills in there of popular pens. Now nobody sells refills. Everything is just disposable now. Just use it, then throw it away and buy a brand new one. But then let's everybody bitch about landfills. That's a whole other topic we'll get into later down the road.
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely.
What is your number one favorite writing instrument?
So, did we mention cross pens?
I'm not sure what a cross pen is.
Okay. So, it would be, for me, it would be an expensive pen that you'd have to put the refills in. And but the pen itself, the body of the pen, would have to be a little bit thicker. Because I like to use, if I was to use a pen, I'd like to use, that's the style that I enjoy holding on to. Because as soon as it's like anything, as soon as you put it in your hand, you realize, oh yeah, this is something we can work with.
Yeah, well, it's like even like this pen.
Yeah,
I can't like I like a click pen. Can't find refills anywhere for them.
Right. Yeah, the good stationery stores will still have that. They'll have a case set up with those nice expensive pens in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'd say I have. Where is it? And people are like, "Who fucking cares about your fucking pens, dude?" I can't find it now. There it is. My space pen.
Really?
Ooh, Jesus. I'm an accident waiting to be happening right now. It's just like playing cards with my sister's kids or something.
You got your space pen and your space microphone.
If any of my sister's kids listen to that, do not take that the wrong way. It's like playing cards with my brother's kids or something. It's a line from the movie Tombstone.
Yeah, exactly.
Billy Bob Thornton's playing this. He's a bully in the saloon that Wyatt Earp walks into, and he's in there bitching at the guys. He's like, Jesus Christ, it's like playing cards with my brother's kids or something. And I always just thought that line was great. So,
it is.
Nothing against you guys.
He probably said that off the cuff, and they decided leave it in.
It's a great line, but yeah, this nice thing about this pen is you take the top off, and it turns into an actual full-length pen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I really do like this pen.
Yeah,
and you can find refills for these, but they're not cheap.
Right.
Because this supposedly writes underwater. It writes over grease. It writes in space.
Oh, really? In space?
The cartridge is like charged somehow. Now this is, I don't know if they ever actually used this pen in space, but the brand Fisher, they do use the Fisher pens in space.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good pen.
Great pen. I actually bought Mom one of those one year for her birthday or Christmas or something. I don't know if she still got it. But you said a cross pen, or a click pen, or a cross pen.
I thought Cross was the name of
Cross is a decent brand. It's a brand.
Yeah, I think that's a decent pen that I used to use back when I was I was definitely into pens when I was a freshman in high school.
So was that like a ballpoint?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna tell you, it's weird, but my favorite writing instrument is a pencil. I love writing in pencil.
Oh yeah.
Problem is with pencil is it can fade, or be erased, or if you get water on it, then it, Yeah. But I love writing in pencil. I love the fact that I can, because I'm a perfectionist. So if I screw something up, I don't have to cross it out, and then you get done with your whole page, and you're like, Jesus, look at all the cross outs. Now I gotta do it all over again.
And be careful. Be really careful.
Right. So, but they're saying that pens are going to be hard to find in 10 or 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
Because nobody's writing anymore.
Well, I don't know. I might be in the stores tomorrow.
People that like to journal, and people like me, I've tried journaling 1,000 times. It's not. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I can't commit to like writing in a journal every day.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'll find an old journal that I was writing in, and it'll be like 8 days, and then just blank pages. And I'm like, well, I could just use this journal and just pick up from 8 years ago. No, I got to start from scratch. It's got to be perfect all the way through. And I got tired of buying journals, so I was like, I just journal. It doesn't. I even tried doing it like typing, into Word and just saving it on the computer and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have that much to talk about as far as like every day in a journal. Like,
right.
I woke up, I had coffee, I painted, I took a shower, I watched TV. Whew, that's exciting. That's like somebody, when I'm gone, somebody's going to look through that and go, we were going to make a movie, but it'd be a really boring movie about this guy.
Well, I don't know what you were reading, but what I read, God, I couldn't put it down.
Yeah. The amount of coffee this guy drinks.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But
well, if I was going to do a weekly journal, I'd have to buy really nice calendars with great big squares on them.
Well, that's my problem. It's like even if I did it like every other day, I'm like, what the hell did I do yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did yesterday. That's important enough to write down. You know?
Well, if you use a calendar, it's right there. You don't have to flip through pages. Just look back one square.
Oh, Jesus, this guy like going to Harbor Freight. He goes there every other day.
Harbor Freight. Oh, my God.
But on that note, I guess we better call this one an episode.
Okay.
So I can go back and try to figure out what the hell happened in the middle. And,
I hear you.
And I was on the fence about even recording tonight because I was like, boy, Sunday we did episode 0. And I was like, yeah, let's do it Tuesday. Yeah. And then I was like, today came over. I was like, oh, shit, we're supposed to do the podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 1. And it's an exciting episode it has been.
Indeed. We covered some major topics.
We definitely did some prattling.
Yes, indeed.
If nothing else. But on that note, we'll call episode 1 in the books. And
I'm good.
We'll hope to catch you next time. Oh, and I was going to tell you, episode 0 is posted on Spotify and Moist Nougat Studios. So,
all right,
it's only like 4 minutes long or whatever it ended up being, but I did post it today, and this will post next week, and hopefully we get some traction, get another 2 followers or 3 followers.
Yeah, well, just tell you what, put your heads together, you and your buddy back there in the chair. You two talk it over.
What are you talking about? He's got 1 million followers. He doesn't even do anything. He just sits there.
He just sits there.
1 million followers.
Well, that's not. He's retired. He looks like he should be retired.
He is retired. But,
okay.
All right. Well, anyways, we'll call this an episode. Thanks for listening. I am the Kid.
And I'm Dan Lee.
We'll catch you next time.
All right.